Hello, everyone, and welcome to Family Feud Trivia Night with Timber Hill Winery. I am going to be your host tonight. My name is Amanda. I am the owner and winemaker at Timber Hill Winery, and I am so excited to be joined by everybody tonight. So if you guys have your team name, please leave it in the comments. We're going to get started here in just a little bit. But show some team pride in the comments section. Let us know your team is here and ready to have a good Friday night. So if you guys haven't heard, we are still open for bottle purchases and pickups. And tomorrow, I'm so excited, we're going to have Fire and Knife Barbecue will be back. They are coming from 11 to 3 tomorrow, and they're going to be doing carry-out orders. They're also taking pre-orders, so if you know what you want to get, you can send them your order now and then come tomorrow and get some barbecue and wine. Or you can also get some wine pouches. We're going to be doing buy one, get one free wine pouches all day, 11 to 3 tomorrow. So make sure to stop out to the winery tomorrow if you can. Get some delicious barbecue and some wine pouches. We'll be open on Sunday from 11 to 3 too. If you can't make it in tomorrow, don't worry about it. We will be there for you on Sunday too. So I see a couple people are leaving in the comments what their team name is. Also, if you want to leave in the comments section what you are sipping on, please do so. I have some La Crescent that I am drinking tonight. So this has been one of my new favorites. Been trying to ease back on the Marquette Rosé since it's getting low on stock, and I don't want to deprive other people of the Marquette Rosé. So we've got a couple team names here. The Team 3 Wineteers. I like it. Team Super Savage. Candlewood Crew. Team Zimble Langens. That's a tough word. The Dashing Winos, Group Lone Wolf Wino. Team Put a Cork in It is back. Oh, we've got Megan's drinking Spiced White. Bethany and Becky are back with the Team Put a Cork in It. Becky's drinking some sangria. We're getting really low on our Sassy Saturday sangria, so we're definitely going to have to bottle more of that this next week because that has been flying off the shelves. So so if you guys haven't put your team name up in the comments, please do so. And then we're going to go through the rules and everything here in just a minute. We're going to give all the teams a little bit of time here to join the live feed. So we've got the Wine Lovers, TWL. Ooh, Tammy said she made the sangria cocktail with the white spice. So if you haven't seen yet, I posted a video on, I think it was Thursday morning. I made a summer drink out of the spiced white. So usually that one we recommend to serve warmed up for winter, but it's so good. I'm like, how can we make this a year-round drink? And so I mixed it up with some cranberry and orange juice and made a spiced sangria that was absolutely delicious. If you haven't seen the video, after this maybe, or maybe tomorrow, check the video out and get a bottle of spiced white so you can try some spiced sangria. Megan's team is Wine Time. I like it. I feel like almost all the team names should have wine or have a wine theme to them, maybe. So if you guys are new to Family Feud trivia, the biggest thing, you're not going to want to send us your answers until the round is done and I tell you to send in the answers. And you're also not going to want to put your answers in the comments section because then all the other teams are going to be able to see your answers, and that's no fun. They're just going to cheat and take your answers. So the main object of the game tonight is you want to come up with the most popular answer. So what 100 Americans were surveyed, and whatever the most common answer that they would have said, that is going to be the answer that you want to put down. And there's going to be 4 rounds total. So hopefully I've got not the best Wi-Fi tonight. So if we do have any technical issues, please leave a comment or send in a message to the winery Facebook page if you can. And hopefully we won't have any issues, but just a heads up, I'm having a little bit of Wi-Fi issues. So far so good. And hopefully it stays that way. Kelsey's drinking Widow's Weekend. Ooh, Tammy thinks that the spice sangria is good. That's good to hear. I had that on Wednesday night for our weekly winery update video, and that was a nice little sipper for Wednesday night. So post your team name, and then we're going to go through the rules here. So let me play our little intro video again. So we're live right now with Family Feud Trivia. So if you can gather your team either at your house, or you could start a group chat, and then of course visit our Facebook page. So, or you can go to YouTube too. And then as we're doing the questions, you're going to want to write down your answers. You can put them in your phone on notes, or you can physically write them down and take a picture. And then you're going to hit send message to send us your answers. Or if you don't have Facebook and you're watching on YouTube, you can send your answers in to events@timberhillwinery.com. And I'm going to post that email in the comments section. And then your answers are going to go to Paige, who is going to be helping me keep track of everyone's score. So how this will work is we'll go through round 1 questions, and then you're going to send us your answers. Then we'll go through round 1 answers and the scores, and you'll score yourself. And then once we go through all the scores for that round, we'll have you send us your score. And then we'll repeat that for the second and third round. The 4th round is worth double points. So it's the same process, just it's going to be worth double points. So Becky says, where are you? It's not your usual background. This is my husband's bedroom in his home. So, you can see his high school letters there, trophies. So it's not my usual blank background. I don't have my fancy light to make it look pretty. Ooh, Diana's sipping on some summer collection pineapple. I like it. Ooh, we've got Team Wine Hikers in the house. Awesome. So if you can, put your team name in the comments section here, and then we're going to get started going through the rules here. So I'm going to share my screen. It's going to go a little crazy for a second, so bear with me, and then we'll get started with the rules. Okay. So welcome to Feud Time Trivia. So this is a survey-based game, like I was saying before. They asked 100 Americans a variety of questions, and your goal is going to be to guess the most common answers. The team with the most points at the end will be the winner. You want to guess 3 answers per question. So there's going to be 8 questions in each round, and then there'll be a bonus question. The bonus questions will be different. You won't have 3 answers necessarily for that one, but for the 8 main questions on each round, you're going to come up with 3 answers for each question. Awesome. Okay. So if you get the most popular answer, you're going to get 3 points. If you get the second most popular answer, you'll get 2 points. And the third most popular answer, 1 point. If you get all 3 of them right, that adds up to 6 points. And we like to ignore that last rule, so let's ignore it tonight. The main rules are going to be on the honor system tonight since we're all playing virtually again. So hopefully you're okay with the maximum of 6 players. If you've got a big family, then I guess we'll be breaking that rule tonight. No outside help. So this one, you're really on the honor system. Please don't cheat and use the good old Google to try to get your answer. Then if we have a tiebreaker, we will let the top teams know and give you guys the tiebreaker question before we announce the winners. If there are any interpretations or disputes, the feud master, aka me, has the final say. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave that in the comments section here. And if you have time and want to click the share button on the video and share it with your friends so they can join in and see what kind of fun you're having tonight, that always helps us. So I'm going to share it on my page here. And we've also got some Facebook groups for the winery, so I always like to share them in the groups too. So awesome. Trying to load up the comments here. Team Wine Down is in the house. Ooh, Becky's excited for barbecue tomorrow. I am excited for barbecue tomorrow too. So hopefully there's going to be, I know they said ribs. They posted, if you're looking for the menu for tomorrow, go to the Facebook page, and under our event section, you'll see tomorrow's barbecue event, and there's the menu on there. So you can check out everything they're going to have. So my computer wants to restart. That wouldn't be good. All right. Well, let's get started with round 1. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section or send us a message. We're going to start off a little slow in case we have any newbies in the house, but I know I see a lot of familiar faces, so we've got a lot of return teams, which is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. So round 1, question 1. Name something almost anyone can cook. So you're going to want to name 3 different foods that anybody can cook. Even my husband can cook it. Name 3 different things that anyone can cook. Bethany wants to know if I'm going to be at the winery tomorrow. Unfortunately, I am not. And so I have someone going and getting me a whole bunch of barbecue for me to enjoy on Sunday. So hopefully there will be enough left. I know they said that they did an event recently and they sold out. So if you guys are wanting to make sure that you get your barbecue, go ahead and submit a pre-order. And so don't send us your answers yet. I just want to remind everybody, you're going to, at the end of round 1, you'll send us all your answers for round 1. It's a lot easier for us to do the scoring and keep track of everybody's points if you just submit all your answers for the round at the same time rather than after each question. So, and don't leave them in the comment section. We've had that happen a couple of times, which It's pretty funny. Okay, so question one, name something almost anyone can cook. Let's go on to question two. What is something you'd be surprised to see a celebrity wear on the red carpet? So, what are three things that you'd be surprised to see a celebrity wear on the red carpet? I just remembered the last time we played Family Feud, someone said that they were going to give me a playlist to be playing while we were going here. I'm going to have to bother them and see where they were at with that. I don't think I ever got a playlist. So, round one, question two. What is something you'd be surprised to see a celebrity wear on the red carpet? Question three. Name something that piles up before you get to it. Name something that piles up before you get to it. Oh boy, I could think of quite a few things. For those of you who don't know, I am actually a very messy person, and so I have lots of piles everywhere. Question three. Name something that piles up before you get to it. Oh, Becky's saying, can I go a tad slower? I'll try to go a little slower. For some reason, the virtual Family Feud has been taking like twice as long as how long it goes when we have it at the winery. And so I wasn't sure if I'm just taking longer with the questions or what. So I was trying to speed it up, but I will definitely slow it down. I have this beautiful cheese tray sitting here in front of me that my mother-in-law made for me. And I really want to eat it. I need to find the mute button so you guys don't have to listen to my crunching while I eat all the goodies on the tray. Okay, let's go to question four. Name something embarrassing that can happen if you laugh too hard. That's a good one. So you want to think of three things that can happen if you laugh too hard that's embarrassing. Okay. Question 4. Name something embarrassing that can happen if you laugh too hard. Going on to question 5. Name a bad job for someone who is accident prone. Name a bad job for someone who is accident prone. That is me, guys. I am Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will. My job I had before starting the winery, I was constantly getting injured. It was kind of a running joke. Question 5. Name a bad job for someone who is accident prone. Question 5. A bad job for someone who is accident prone. Moving on to question 6. Name a good job for someone who asks a lot of questions. Name a good job for someone who asks a lot of questions. Question 6. Name a good job for someone who asks a lot of questions. Okay, question 7. Name something specific you'd save money on if you didn't have kids. So name 3 things that you'd be saving money on if you didn't have kids. Question 7. Name something specific you'd save money on if you didn't have kids. Let's go to question 8. What might a teen do to make their parents very angry during an argument? Ooh, what might a teen do to make their parents very angry during an argument? Question 8. What might a teen do to make their parents very angry during an argument? All right, we're going to have a bonus question next. And then after the bonus question, I'll have you guys send in your answers here. So, last chance for question 8. What might a teen do to make their parents very angry during an argument? Okay, so for the round 1 bonus question, we're going to be looking for the answer that got 0 responses. This question is worth 5 points total. So they're going to give you the question and they're going to give you 4 different answers of marriage, looks, name, and energy level. Of these four, one of them did not get any responses to the question, name something you would change in your life if you could. So when they asked that question, 3 of these got responses and 1 did not get any responses. So was it marriage, looks, name, or energy level? So you're going to want to put down one answer, one of those 4. You got a 25% chance here. So just write down one answer. And then once you have all your answers for round 1, now's the time you can start sending in your answers. Please include your team name with your answers so we can keep track of which team in case you guys have different people sending it in at the end. So hopefully you have a team captain and they're going to be the one sending in the answers. But if not, put your team name and with your answers and Facebook message it to us or send it in an email to events@timberhillwinery.com. And I put that email in the comment section earlier in the video. And then Paige at home is going to be helping tally up the scores here. So start sending in your answers, please. And then we'll go through the round 1 answers in a couple minutes. So you have 2 minutes to send in your round 1 answers. 2 minutes. Gosh, it was so nice out today. We had lunch out on the patio. I'm honestly tempted to put ice in my wine, which let me know in the comments. Are you somebody who puts ice in your wine or not? I usually don't unless I'm really hot and I just want like really cold wine, because sometimes if it hasn't been in the fridge long enough or whatnot, then sometimes it's just not cold enough, and I don't blame you for wanting to put some ice in there and get it nice and cold. So keep sending in your answers, please, for our round 1, and then we'll go through the answers, and you'll want to keep track of your score. So remember, we're going to go through the answers and tell you how many points you get for each answer. If you guys have interpretation questions, let me know. This time I'm going to be pretty strict on what the answers are on the screen are hopefully going to be the answers that we accept. Becky says she'll ice the wine if she didn't chill it and it's not watered down then. Or she'll freeze it and make slushies. Bethany also puts ice in her wine. Oh, she's got the fake ice cubes though, so it doesn't water it down. That's what I need. I need the fake ice cubes right now because I really don't want to water down the wine, but it's like basically at room temperature right now. And I like Le Crescent when it's like ice cold, so I gotta figure something out. My husband has these ice cube things that look like bullets. I think they're meant more for whiskey, but maybe I need to start using those in my wine. All right, guys, we're gonna start going through our round 1 answers here. So hopefully you got yours in. And at this point, if we were at the winery, we would have you pass your sheet to a neighboring team. Unfortunately, we haven't found a way to do that virtually, so just send your answers to us. And then you're going to score yourself here. So for the round 1 answers, when asked Name something almost anyone can cook. We got eggs, toast, and pasta. So if you have eggs, you'll get 3 points. Toast is worth 2 points. Pasta is worth 1 point. If you have all three, you get 6 points altogether. If you only have toast and pasta, then you get 3 points, etc. So eggs, 3 points. Toast, 2 points. Pasta, 1 point. Please keep track of your score, and then we'll have you send in your round 1 score when we're done. Becky wants to know if mac and cheese is pasta. I would say macaroni is a type of pasta. Question 2 answers. Something you'd be surprised to see a celebrity wearing on the red carpet. Jeans, bikini, and their birthday suit. I don't know if their birthday suit would be legal. When I see jeans, I think of Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake's red carpet picture with their matching jean ensembles. So if you have jeans, you get 3 points. Bikini, I will accept swimsuit. If you have bikini or swimsuit, that's worth 2 points. And birthday suit or nothing or naked, that's worth 1 point. I should maybe move this outside. It's so nice out. Question 3. Well, the answers for question 3. Something that piles up before you get to it. Laundry, check. Bills, check. And dishes, check. Yep, I've got piles of all of them. So laundry, 3 points. Bills, 2 points. And dishes is worth 1 point. Laundry and clothes, I would say, are the same. Bills are bills. And dishes, I'm trying to think if there's another word for dishes. So we have laundry, bills, and dishes. Diana wants to know if bills and mail are the same. I mean, for the most part, if your mail's piling up, it's probably bills. Yeah, Christine has the same question, and Meredith too. I would say mail. Mail is usually bills at my house. Bills are junk. Although we did get a lovely card in the mail at the winery. That was fun. All right, question 4. Name something embarrassing that can happen if you laugh too hard. Answers are pass gas, pee pants, and snort. If you have pass gas or fart, that's worth 3 points. Pee pants is worth 2 points, and snort is worth 1 point. Okay, the answers for question 5 a bad job for someone like me who is accident prone? A driver, construction, and police. I promise I'm not a bad driver, so I don't know how I agree with that one, but so driver is worth 3 points, construction's worth 2 points, police 1 point. Question 6 answers. A good job for someone who asks lots of questions. A lawyer, a reporter, or a doctor. Lawyers 3 points, reporter 2 points, doctor 1 point. Nicole wants to know for question 5 if delivery for driver counts. I would say, yeah, a driver is a delivery driver. Question 7, something specific you'd save money on if you didn't have kids. Food, clothes, and education. So if you have food, you get 3 points, clothes, 2 points, education is 1 point. Darla wants to know if journalist counts as reporter. I would say yes. I was thinking about saying that one already even. So for question 6, if you had journalist instead of reporter, that was worth 2 points, I believe. And Meredith wants to know if a therapist or psychiatrist counts for the doctor on the last one. I would say a psychiatrist is a type of doctor. So, okay, question 8. What might a teen do to make their parents very angry during an argument? They could yell or scream, swear, or slam doors. So if you have yell or scream, that is worth 3 points. Swearing is worth 2 points. Slam doors is worth 1 point. Then for our bonus answer to the question, something you would change in your life if you could, of these answers, energy level did not get a response. So if you have energy level, you get 5 points. If you have any of the others, you do not get any points for this question. This was all or nothing. So energy level did not get any responses. So tally up your points, please. Maybe get a refill on your glass. And then we will start round 2 in just 1 minute. So if you can send in your total points for round 1 to our Facebook Messenger or the events at timberhillwinery.com email, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, let's start round 2. Question 1, what body part do you never worry about getting fat? Question 1 for round 2. What body part do you never worry about getting fat? It's a tricky one. Round 2, question 1. What body part do you never worry about getting fat? Okay. Question 2. Name something a person might reach for at the dinner table. Round 2, question 2. Name something a person might reach for at the dinner table. Question 3. Name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. Name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. Name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. Round 2, question 3. Name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. Don't want to get a phone call from. Question 4. Tell me something you've accidentally dropped in the toilet. Tell me something you've accidentally dropped in the toilet. Question 4. Tell me something you've accidentally dropped in the toilet. Question 5. Name a place where you might have a conversation with a total stranger. Number 5. A place where you might have a conversation with a total stranger. Curious how many teams we have tonight. The highest still, the record breaker, is 47 teams. I don't think we have 47 teams tonight, but that's okay. Question 5. Name a place where you might have a conversation with a total stranger. Question 6. Name a piece of information you'd be surprised to see on a business card. A piece of information you'd be surprised to see on a business card. Well, Diana says she's now opened up a bottle of Muscat. If you haven't told us what you're sipping on yet, leave that in the comment section. I am sipping on some La Crescent right now. And it looks like I'm going to need a refill after the end of round 2 here. And make sure you're writing your answers down. Don't post them in the comments section because then all the other teams can see. So we're trying to save our answers, and then after the round 2 is over, we will have you send your answers in to us. And each question, there's going to be 3 answers that you can write down. So, question 6, name a piece of information you'd be surprised to see on a business card. Seven, name a popular summer activity. Question 7, name a popular summer activity. I can think of about 100 right now, I would say. So name a popular summer activity. We've got 2 more questions for this round. So right now for question 7, write down 3 popular summer activities. Question 7, name a popular summer activity. Question 8, name something kids forget when leaving for school. So name 3 different things that kids forget when they are leaving for school. Question 8, name something kids forget when leaving for school. Next up will be the bonus question for round 2. And then we're going to have you send your answers in just a bit. So this one, you have a 50-50 shot. It's worth 5 points again. The question is, which of the following 2 answers was the top response to the question, name a place where you don't want front seats? Movie theater and place of worship. Of those 2, which one was the top answer to the question, name a place where you don't want front seats. So once you have your bonus question answer, go ahead and submit your team answers for round 2 with your team name to our Facebook Messenger or events@timberhillwinery.com email. So the round 2 bonus question. Name a place where you don't want front seats. You want to choose either movie theater or place of worship. And go ahead and start sending in your round 2 answers, please. And then in the meantime, get a refill on your drink if you want, which is what I'm about to do here. So while you guys are sending in your round 2 answers, I'm going to get a refill on my drink and I will be right back. Keep sending in your answers, please. And get a refill on your drink too if you need it. I'm back. I've got more wine in my cup. Meredith is drinking Crescent Moon white wine. That sounds good. And Diana loved the summer collection pineapple, so she might have to come back and get some more. Pineapple is a good one. I think if I had to choose a favorite from the summer collection, I would probably say pineapple, especially because I love pina coladas, and that's a really good wine to make a wino colada with. So, all right, you guys, this is your 30-second warning to send in your round 2 answers, please. So please get those into us, and then we're going to go through the round 2 answers. So don't pass your sheet to a neighboring team. We're going to go through the answers here in just 1 second. Oh, Nikki says she likes the summer collection. She'll do the strawberry and lemon together. We've got a recipe for that on our website blog where you make us like a strawberry lemonade with the strawberry and lemon together. So that's a good combo too. That would sound really good right now. Okay, let's start our round 2 answers. So question 1, the body part that you don't worry about getting fat, your feet, your hands, and your nose. So if you have feet, you get 3 points, hands is worth 2 points, and nose is worth 1 point. Question 2, something a person might reach for at the dinner table. The salt and pepper, their glass, and silverware. Salt and pepper, pretty self-explanatory. Their glass, I would say their beverage, water, wine. Glass is pretty vague, so we'll include some of those others. And then silverware, fork, knife, spoon. Looks like Christine has a question on if toes equals feet. I would say, yeah, the toes are part of your feet. And then wrist equals hand. Yeah, usually your wrist size doesn't change too much. James is apparently drinking some Jack and Cokes. Nothing new there. So round 2 answers. Salt and pepper, glass, and silverware for question 2. Question 3, something you don't want to get a phone call, someone you don't want to get a phone call from. The police, an IRS worker, or a telemarketer. If you have police, it's 3 points. IRS worker, or we'll count government, just the government in general. You don't want to get a phone call from anybody. IRS workers, 2 points. Telemarketer is 1 point. The worst is when it's a telemarketer that claims they're from the IRS. That seems to happen all the time. Lindsay wants to know for question 2 if drink equals glass. Yes. I mean, I'm sure that's what they mean by glass is your beverage, drink, water, wine, or if you're James, a Jack and Coke. And then for this one, the police, that's self-explanatory for 3 points. IRS worker, or the government, 2 points. Telemarketer, 1 point. I'm surprised telemarketer isn't number 2. Question 4, tell me something you've accidentally dropped in the toilet. Hopefully you haven't dropped your phone, your jewelry or watch, or your toothbrush. All of those would not be fun to drop in the toilet. We have a ledge in our bathroom right by the toilet, and I keep setting things up there. And one of these days, one of these things is going to fall in there for sure. And I'll learn my lesson. So phone, 3 points. Jewelry or watch, 2 points. And toothbrush, 1 point. For question 5, where are you going to talk to a total stranger? Timber Hill Winery. No. The grocery store, a bar, and an airplane. I think answer number 4 would have been the winery. We like to create a community where you can meet all kinds of new friends at the winery. Everybody is welcome. But for this one, if you've got grocery store, it's 3 points. Bar, 2 points. Airplane is 1 point. I feel like this should be reversed or switched up. I can't say I've talked to a lot of strangers at the grocery store, but I've talked with plenty of strangers at a bar and a few strangers on an airplane. So I don't agree with this order. Just throwing that out there. Oh, Megan says airport, okay. Yeah, airplane, airport, that's fine. I feel like you're more likely to talk with somebody in waiting to board the plane than when you get on the plane. You're just gonna like get your earphones in and zone out. All right, question 6 answers. What you'd be surprised to see on a business card? Someone's age, their home address, or their weight. Those would be some interesting things. Their age, their home address, or their weight. Yes, I did go ahead and put ice in my wine. You can judge me. I guess I just have to drink it fast enough so that the ice doesn't water the wine down. That's my method there. Okay, question 7 answers. Popular summer activities are swimming, camping, and baseball. Swimming, camping, and baseball. Oh, Christine asked if birth date and age are good. Yeah, I would say, your birth date tells you your age, so that's good. So for popular summer activities, swimming, camping, and baseball. I would love to go for a swim, camp out, and go to a Brewers game. That sounds awesome right now. Question 8. Name something kids forget when leaving for school. Their homework, their lunch, and their backpack. So homework, schoolwork, assignments, lunch, that's pretty self-explanatory, maybe food, and backpack. So we have homework, lunch, and backpack. Then for our 50-50 bonus question, a place where you don't want to sit in the front seats, that would be the movie theater. Nobody likes to sit like this to watch Frozen. So if you have movie theater, you get 5 points. If you have place of worship, you do not get any points. I'm sorry. Once you have your round 2 point scores tallied up, please send us your score. And then we'll see. I don't know how many teams are playing tonight. So as I mentioned earlier, Paige is helping me with the scoring tonight. So give a shout out and a cheers to Paige, who is helping with the scoring once again. She does an amazing job at it. So big shout out and thank you to Paige for helping me with that. So send us your point total for round 2, please. And then normally this would be a break time. We'll take like a 1-minute break here if you need to refill your wine glass or refill your snack plate. I've still got I've got strawberries, grapes, cheese, salami, crackers. I've got quite the smorgasbord here. So been slowly picking away at it. Looks really good. I brought some of the crackers that we have at the winery here, and they are just my new favorite. But the crackers are very crunchy, and I feel like you guys probably don't want to listen to my crunching. Christine asked how many points for the bonus. The bonus question was worth 5 points. So if you had movie theater, you got 5 points. If you had the place of worship, then it is not worth any points. So keep sending in your point totals for round 2. And we're going to get cracking on round 3 here. So far, I think the questions for this game of Family Feud are better. I think the ones we had 2 weeks ago were a lot harder. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but these questions, I'm digging them. So, round 3, question 1. Name a breakfast item that you have at a fancy restaurant, but not at a local diner. Yeah, this is a fun one, I think. So, question 1 for round 3, you're going to name a breakfast item that you have at a fancy restaurant, but not at just your local diner. So my family, we love to go out for breakfast. That's like one of our things we do. And our favorite place to go out for breakfast has been closed even for carry out. And so I can't wait until they reopen, even if it is just for carry out. So you're probably going to ask, if you haven't been to Blue Gillies out in Newville, they have some of the best pancakes and other breakfast food. They're normally open for breakfast and lunch, but unfortunately, they have been closed during all of this. And so hopefully they reopen soon, fingers crossed, even if it's just for carry out, because I am missing my cinnamon roll pancakes. If anybody else out there knows what I'm talking about, leave a comment, and if you haven't tried them and you're close to Newville, you have got to try the cinnamon roll pancakes because they are amazing. And I don't think cinnamon roll pancakes is going to be an answer here, but it should be. So name a breakfast item that you have at a fancy restaurant, but not at the local diner. Okay, round 3, question 2. Name something that gets knocked over when it's really windy. Something that gets knocked over when it's really windy. Round 3, question 2. Something that gets knocked over when it's really windy. Okay, question 3. Name a sport that a tough guy might think is wimpy. A sport that a tough guy might think is wimpy. Question 3. Name a sport that a tough guy might think is wimpy. Okay, question 4. Name a food people associate with the South. So name a food people associate with the South. Probably not cheese. You can probably tell where I'm from based on my ensemble I have here. Got this really spicy, like Colby Jack. That's pretty good. So, round 3, question 4. Name a food people associate with the South. Question 5. Name a creature that eats bugs. Name a creature that eats bugs. Question 5. Name a creature that eats bugs. Question 6. Name a college major that begins with A. This is an interesting one. So name a college major that begins with the letter A. So Becky just asked if we are stocked on wine pouches because her friend Bethany came down just to stock up. We are running a special. If you didn't see earlier in the video, we're running buy one, get one free tomorrow, only tomorrow, Saturday, 11 to 3 on our wine pouches. And we have a decent stock. We are out of Friday. So if you're looking for Friday pouches, I got some bad news for you. We're out of Friday, but we got the other 5 days. So we've got Monday through Thursday and Saturday. We don't have Sunday Funday and pouches yet, but if you are looking for Friday, you're out of luck, but we've got the other 5 days of the week that come in the pouches, and I think we've got a pretty good stock, but I know the last time we did this pouch deal, it was Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and it was insane. So hopefully tomorrow isn't as insane as Small Business Saturday was, which is crazy to say, but also hopefully it will be a nice day outside. So if we do have a line or a lot of people that come for the deal, you guys can post up at a table or wait in your car and it's going to be decent outside. But if you really want to stock up on the pouches, I recommend coming earlier than later. So Meredith says that her sister yells at her on the phone when they're playing this. So well, that's the joys of Family Feud trivia. It's with your family. And friends can be family too. All right, let's move on to question 7. Name an animal that it would be unflattering to be compared to. So name an animal that it would be unflattering to be compared to. So I'm going to say this because I don't think it's going to be one of the answers. I'm sorry if it is, but my spirit animal, my animal I am obsessed with is a llama. So if you didn't know that, I absolutely love llamas. I loved them before it was like a thing. And now that there are llamas everywhere, I love it. And I have friends that call me llama. And just even this week, my husband's cousin sent me an article with these pictures of a llama photo shoot and stuff. So I love it. People who know me and know my llama obsession always like to send me pictures and things about llamas. And it's my favorite. It never gets old. So if you ever see llama stuff, send it to the winery because it's my obsession. Although I would be very flattered to be compared to a llama. So, and hopefully you would be too. And I'm really sorry if that's one of the answers. So question 7, name an animal that it would be unflattering to be compared to. Okay, let's move on to question 8. Name something people always want to give you their opinion on. Oh boy, this is a fun question. So, name something people always want to give you their opinion on. In these ages of Facebook, that it could be almost anything. So name something they want to give you their opinion on. I'm guessing the answers are going to be more broad, but I don't know for sure. But I can think of a lot of things that people love to share their opinion about. What I don't think will be an answer, but maybe it should be, is wine. I would love if people would share their opinions on wine more. What kind of wine do you like? Do you like sweet, dry, red, white? That is something you should always share your opinion on. I think most of us can agree on that. So, question 8. Name something people always want to give you their opinion on. Let's go on to round 3 bonus. We're going to guess the order. It's worth 5 points again. Okay, so you need to guess the correct order to the question. Name an occupation you associate with having a positive attitude. So the answers are teacher, doctor, and customer service. So of those 3 answers, you want to order them correctly. So just like how they're ordered right now, if you think that teacher was the top answer, doctor was the second answer, customer service was the third answer, then list them as so. If you think it's reversed, however, so you want to get the correct order of the responses. So put what you think is the top answer first, second answer second, third answer third. So to the question, an occupation that you associate with having a positive attitude, which one was the top, middle, and last answer? Teacher, doctor, or customer service? How about winemaker? I always try to have a positive attitude. Some days it's easier than other days. Once you have your round 3 answers, please take a picture, take a screenshot, however you're recording your answers. Facebook message them to us or email them to us. The email address is events@timberhillwinery.com. So go ahead and start sending in your round 3 answers now. And I have to say, I'm noticing in the comments section that some people have top fan above their name. So the past 2 weeks, I think it's been, we've been having issues with our top fan badges. And thankfully, I am part of the Leaders Network at Facebook. And so I was able to work with them and let them know that we were having this issue. And I'm really hoping that because I can see top fan above some people's name, that means that the badges are fixed, which would be amazing because we love the top fan badges. And if you don't know what the top fan badge is, basically you just have to like, comment, share, join us on live videos like this, and engage basically with all of our Facebook posts, and then you get a top fan badge. And then we have all these fun prizes that we do for top fans once they've been a top fan for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, etc. So fingers crossed, since I'm seeing top fan above a couple people like Becky and Meredith and Diana. I'm seeing top fan above your name on my phone here. So that is making my day, because if those badges are back, I will be one happy camper. And I'm sure all the top fans will be too. So instead of passing your score sheets to your neighboring team, please send us your answers. And in just 1 minute, we're going to go through our round 3 answers. I'm going to check our page here and see. For the past 2 weeks, it keeps saying we just have one top fan, which we definitely do not. And it looks like it's still saying that, but at least in the video feed, it is saying that we have our top fans. So there's a step in the right direction. So please send in your round 3 answers, and we will start going through the actual answers, and you guys can score yourselves here. Get back so I can see the comments happening. I need like 5 computers so I can, or like just a bunch of monitors so I can have comments and slideshow and everything. All right, round 3 answers to question 1. A breakfast item that you have at a fancy restaurant, but not at the local diner. Eggs Benedict, crepes, and Belgian waffles. So if you have Eggs Benedict, you get 3 points. Crepes are worth 2 points. Belgian waffles are worth 1 point. I'm surprised quiche wasn't on there. I feel like waffles are pretty standard for most diners, but quiche is kind of more fancy, I would think. Oh, what do I know? Question 2, something that gets knocked over when it's really windy. Trees, garbage cans, and plants. So we have trees, garbage cans, and plants. I didn't think of any of those. I thought of, like, with the other day when it was super windy, my neighbor's basketball hoop blew over. We've had our umbrellas on the patio have flown out of the patio and into the parking lot before. So I guess trees, garbage cans, and plants. So Becky wants to know if trees/plants count for both. Ooh. If you had like a third answer, then no. So you can count trees and get your 3 points. But if you have a third different one, then you can't get both. And then Diana says, I am blurry, or she's maybe had too much wine. I don't know. Hopefully it's my internet and not that Diana's had too much wine. If anybody else, like if the whole screen is blurry, let me know. Question 3 answers. A sport that a tough guy thinks is wimpy. Golf, tennis, and soccer. Interesting. So golf, tennis and soccer are apparently wimpy sports to a tough guy. Question 4. A food people associate with the South. Grits, chicken, and corn. Well, last one's interesting. Grits and chicken, I can see that. Corn, I don't know. I associate corn with the Midwest, but all right. So grits, chicken, and corn for question number 4. Then moving on to 5 creatures that eat bugs: a frog, a spider, and an anteater. Must be the coronavirus because bat came to mind for me as the number 1 answer. But we have frog, spider, and anteater. Megan wants to know if barbecue counts. Let's see. Nope. I would say I agree barbecue should have probably been an answer, Megan, but they said corn. I don't know what the deal is with that, but unfortunately barbecue does not count. Oh, Becky's like cornbread. I could see cornbread being associated with the South. But yeah, I agree with Megan. Barbecue should have been an answer. Okay, but for 5, we had frog, spider, and anteater. Then for question 6, a college major that starts with the letter A, art, accounting, and anthropology. Art, accounting, and anthropology. And one of those degrees will get you a job in 2020. Sorry, not sorry. So, art, accounting, and anthropology. Seven, an animal that it would be unflattering to be compared to: a pig, an elephant, or a cow. You would not want to be compared to a pig, an elephant, or a cow. Question 8, something people always wanted to give you their opinion on: politics, marriage or your relationship, and parenting, children, kids. Yep, that all sounds about right. Politics, marriage, relationships, and parenting. Amy agrees with me on that college one, that accounting will get you a job. Bonus question. The correct order for name and occupation you associate with having a positive attitude is teacher, doctor, and customer service. So they had it listed in order. So you have to have those 3 listed in that exact order, and it's worth 5 points again. Once you have your point total for round 3, please message or email that to us, and then Paige can double check your answers with your score. And then we have been waiting to announce the winners until the next morning, just so we can double check the points and everything. So that will likely be the case again tonight, just a heads up. This next round is going to be worth double points. So if you're not quite sure where you're at, you can come back and win it all on this last round with the double points. And I haven't mentioned earlier, but I don't know if I haven't seen any teams drop their scores in the comments, but if you do kind of want to get an idea where you're at, feel free to leave your score in the comment section, and you can see how you're doing compared to other teams if they also leave their scores in the comments. So go ahead, send us your scores here, and then we're going to get started on the round 4 double point round in just a second. And like I said, if you want to leave your scores in the comment section, go for it. Show off that team pride. Maybe get a refill on your glass here before the final round. I might need to get some more ice. Let's get started with round 4. Question 1. Name something that causes your spouse to snore more than usual. I can think of one thing that does. Name something that causes your spouse to snore more than usual. We've got a couple teams sharing their points. So feel free to do so. Otherwise, we'll probably be announcing our winners tomorrow. And if you're the winning team, you can come celebrate with some barbecue and buy one, get one wine pouches with your free bottle of wine. So round 4, question 1. Name something that causes your spouse to snore more than usual. I did a really good job finding a spouse that does not snore. And then we adopted 2 dogs that definitely do snore. So what are you going to do? Question 2. Name someone who might work at a mansion. Question 2. Someone who might work at a mansion? I think Paige just sent me a score update here, so let me take a peek. Okay, so going into round 4, in third place, we had TWL. In second place is Put a Cork in It. And first place is Super Savage. So those are the top teams going into this last round here. But like I said, round 4, you can come back and win the whole thing because we got double points this round. So round 4, question 2, someone who might work at a mansion. Question 3, name a body part that's often sore after doing exercise. A body part that's often sore after doing exercise. Question 3, a body part that's often sore after doing exercise. Question 4, besides your mother, name a female who would tell you what to do while growing up. So don't name your mom, mother. Name a female who would tell you what to do while you were growing up. Question 4, besides your mother, name a female who would tell you what to do while growing up. Question 5, name a specific quality that would make your buddy a bad wingman. So what's a quality that would make your friend a bad wingman? What's a specific quality that would make your buddy friend a bad wingman? Question 6. Besides the Star-Spangled Banner, name a patriotic song. So besides the Star-Spangled Banner, can you name 3 patriotic songs? I don't know if I can name any. So question 6, besides the Star-Spangled Banner, name a patriotic song. Question 7. What is a reason you might be low on sleep? What's a reason you might be low on sleep? This is an easy one, I think. It's easy to come up with quite a few reasons why I am low on sleep. Question 7. What is a reason you might be low on sleep? Question 8. Name something about you that has not changed as you've gotten older. Name something about you that has not changed as you've gotten older. Question 8. Something that hasn't changed about you as you've gotten older. Then for the round 4 bonus, you want the top 2 answers. And just like the rest of this round, it's worth double points. So it's going to be worth 10 points instead of the 5 points like the last bonus questions. So the question is, name someone specific you'd be nervous lying to. So you can only write down 2 answers, and they have to be the top 2 answers. To name someone specific you'd be nervous lying to. So you can write down 2 answers, and this is all or nothing. So you want to make sure you get what you think are the top 2 answers to the question of who you'd be nervous to lie to. Once you have your round 4 answers ready, please Facebook message and email them to us. We're going to start going through the actual answers for round 4 here in about 2 minutes. So this is your warning, your 2-minute warning. Send in your round 4 answers, please. So I do want to mention there is a Facebook group that I found this week called Wine Down Therapy, and it's a lot of local people. You can join the group and post your address on there, which sounds a little sketchy, but I think so far so good. It seems like it's all just people trying to share the love. So you can post your address under your city, and then a wine angel will hopefully bring you a basket of wine goodies. So if you haven't heard about this, check it out. The Facebook group is called Wine Down Therapy. And I know they have Milton, Janesville, Evansville. I mean, they've got a lot of cities in Rock County. All across Wisconsin, northern Illinois. I saw Rockford area towns on there. So if you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend it because there's just a lot of positivity happening on there. And I think we could all use a little more positivity in our life right now with what's happening. And hopefully this Family Feud night has provided you with a little positivity as well. I know this is always one of my highlights of the week when we have Family Feud trivia. I can't wait until we can have it back at the winery because it is so much more fun to see everybody in person and have the teams right there with you. So hopefully sooner than later that'll happen. But in the meantime, I am just so happy that we can do this virtually and still keep it going because you know we've got quite a few repeat teams tonight and some new teams too. So thank you guys so much. If you're new or returning, either way, that's awesome. We appreciate it. So send us your answers for round 4. Then we'll go through the answers and you can tally up your score, share your score in the comments, and kind of get an idea of where you're at and if you are the winning team maybe. Okay, let's get cracking. Round 4 answers. Question 1. Name something that causes your spouse to snore, a cold or allergies, alcohol, and they're exhausted or tired. So, cold or allergies, alcohol, and exhausted or tired. Like I said earlier, usually the snoring culprits are my dogs over my spouse. Okay, question 2. Someone who might work at a mansion. A maid, a butler, and a cook. So if you have maid, 3 points, butler, 2 points, cook, 1 point. Or, so you can either double it as we go, or you can just double your final score. So if you have, technically, if you have maid, it's worth 6 points, butler 4, cook 2. So just remember, either double it as you go here for round 4, or you can just double your score at the end. But round 4 is worth twice the points that the previous answers were. Okay, question 3, the body part that's sore after exercise. Your legs, your arms, and your back. So if you've exercised, you might have sore legs, arms, and back. Meredith asked if drunk and alcohol are the same. I would say yes. And Nathan asked if maid and housekeeper are the same. I would say yes to that too. Okay, question 4. Besides your mother, name a female who would tell you what to do when you were growing up. Your grandmother, your aunt, and a teacher. So aside from your I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see here. I don't know. Can you guys, one of you comment which answer I was on? Because I don't know. I saw the comments that, like Bethany's comment that she lost me. And so if you guys could, one of you could comment which, what the last answer I was on. Okay, good. You can see me. That's awesome. So if you guys can let me know though. Oh, Meredith says teacher. Okay. I just finished number 4. So I was just talking to myself for a while, which really isn't out of the norm. Awesome. Okay. So then here are the answers to question number 5. Hopefully it's working now. So you guys all saw question 4. So here are the answers to question number 5. So you would not want a wingman that is too shy, too handsome, or drinks too much. Diana wants to know if biceps and arms and thighs and legs are the same. I would say those are parts of each other, so that's fine. But for 5, we've got too shy, too handsome, and drinks too much. Sorry, I lost service there, guys. I know once you go over like 2 hours, it can get like iffy. So I think it timed out on me. All right, let's get the patriotic song list up here. Besides Star Spangled Banner, God Bless America, Born in the USA, and America the Beautiful. So besides the Star Spangled Banner, some patriotic songs are God Bless America, Born in the USA, and America the Beautiful. Oh, Diana wants to know the order from question 3. I want to say it was legs, arms, and back. There we go. So from question 3, we had legs, arms, and back. Jump back to the answers for number 6. Okay, 7. Why are you low on sleep? You're overworked. You have a new baby, or you have insomnia. I think drank too much wine should be an answer. That's usually the reason I'll lose sleep if I have too much wine. I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. Like every time I drink too much wine, I get up at like 3 a.m. and I have such a hard time going back to sleep. So overworked, that's just normal for me. So new baby and insomnia. Answers for question 8 about something that hasn't changed as you've gotten older. Your personality or your attitude, your eyes, and your name. Got a couple of questions about the last one. So I would say kids and new baby could be the same. And work or overworked. Those are all good. So for question 8, though, personality and attitude maybe haven't changed as you've gotten older. Your eyes probably definitely haven't. And your name. Then for our bonus question, someone you'd be nervous to lie to would be your mother and a priest. So if you have these 2 answers, you get the full 10 points. Now don't double the 10 points. That's already doubled. So mother and priest, it's 10 points total for this question. And it's all or nothing. So you have to have mother and priest. You cannot have anything else. Ooh, Nikki wants to know if parents count as mother. I would say yes. Yeah, Bethany wants to know that too. Yeah, I think it should be parents. So whenever you have your total for round 4, please go ahead and send that in to us, and go ahead and post that in the Facebook comments. And let me bring back my screen here. All right. Okay. So that is it for tonight's questions. And if you guys can just send us your scores, we will be announcing the winner in the morning, and we will announce the prizes and everything then. I see a couple teams leaving their scores in the comments, so please feel free to do so that way you can have an idea of where you're at. If you haven't heard, tomorrow we are going to have buy one, get one free on our wine pouches. So stop in. We're also going to have Fire and Knife Barbecue. If you haven't tried their food before, I highly recommend it. So make sure to check that out. I'm going to bring up their menu here. So they've got this, the Moab, which is the mother of all barbecue, which sounds amazing. They've got the classic baby back ribs, or you can just get brisket, pulled pork, smoked sausage. They're going to have sides like chips and that. So I know I can't wait. I am going to take whatever leftovers I can get. And then also, like I said, we're going to have the buy one, get one free wine pouches tomorrow. So if you're stopping out for barbecue, you might as well stock up on some delicious wine pouches. Throw those in the freezer if we have another warm, nice day like today. Then on Sunday, we'll be back here on Facebook and YouTube Live with our friend Cindy. She is going to be playing on Sunday at 2 o'clock. She is one of our Milton local musicians that she's a local favorite. If you have not seen Cindy perform yet, I highly recommend her. She is awesome. She's very talented. She's also a part of the Rainbow Bridge, which is a great local band as well. So give Cindy a listen on Sunday at 2. We will be back here in 2 weeks for more Family Feud trivia. And if you haven't tried our alternative Friday night, that is Wino Bingo. We are going to have that next week, Friday. And we will have our friends from CASA joining us for Wino Bingo on next Friday. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. I hope you all had an amazing time, and good luck to all the teams. I hope you guys, looks like we have a couple teams that really blew it out of the park here. So, but cheers to a fun night, and hopefully we will see you all soon. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. Have a good one.